ladies and gentlemen, apparently we went live, and my internet has been on and off, more off than on. So it got to the point where I couldn't even open up my own home page. It would open after I pressed the tab, but it would take like 30 seconds to see my page. And then if I switched, like if I went to my video section of my home page, it would take another 30 seconds. So I don't know why that was happening, but yesterday, besides all of that, the internet in the Philippines, as everyone knows, is maybe the worst internet in the whole world. So for half the day yesterday, I did not have internet. But the good news is most of the people that donated for the T-shirt Super Chat giveaway, well, 4 people I received messages from donated. I have that list here. They need to send me their email address. Whoever this fellow is, I'm going to read the names of the people that need to send me their email addresses. I went through this systematically. I did something a little different. I'm guaranteeing, because some people went over and above with the Super Chats, I'm guaranteeing those people at least 2 shirts, which left me 7 shirts, which I said I was going to give away 6. So those people are going to be taken out of the drawing. The people that are guaranteed 2 T-shirts. And I'll pay, naturally I'm paying for the shipping. What I'm going to do is I'm going to ship those shirts to a neutral person somewhere hopefully in the Midwest, so the shipping is minimal, and then ship those shirts out from the Midwest. Jim Chewy, I need your address. Slow Rides, I need your email address. And let me tell you the other email addresses I will need so that we can get started with this show. Jack Thompson, he's guaranteed shirts, so his name comes out of the selection box. His shirts are already labeled. Daisy is taking care of this, Jack. So if you didn't send Daisy your I sent you a message on, I think it was Daisy's Facebook. I sent you a message on Daisy's Facebook yesterday to send us your email, send us your physical address, and you're guaranteed 2 shirts. Of 1, because you're a wrench, and 2, because you're a member of my Patreon account, and 3, because you're my friend for 8 years. So I'm going to read the names of the people who I still need their email addresses. So I'm just giving people a moment to wake up and get online. I didn't have a lot of time this morning. Again, my internet was off for over 1 hour this morning. So one name, one email address I'm going to need, because everybody that super chatted on Sunday receives the 150 Obama comedy videos, with the understanding and the disclaimer that I'm not telling you to not repost them, but I'm telling you, if you repost these videos on your channel, I will not in any way, shape, or form care. But if they get you a strike, these videos are what I considered, well, they're not ad sensible, number one. You can post them on your channel and do AdSense. I don't care about that. But they're not ad sensible for me, because the possibility of getting a strike from the videos that I'm going to be sending you is high. Not necessarily a strike, but copyright. Okay, so Well, not even copyright. How do I put this? You can repost the videos on your page, but if you get in trouble or you get the video taken down, that's not my problem. These are for private use, but I won't adhere to any copyright notices. I will not file a copyright notice against you. But some of them, I suggest you don't put them on YouTube. That's why they've remained private since the day I made them. Some of them have 0 views. Some of them were legal on YouTube at some point, and legal to monetize is what I mean. You could always put them up non-monetized, most of them. Some of them, no, not allowed. I looked at what I said in the video, and that might not be a good idea to put on YouTube. So Jim, yeah, okay, Jim, you're here. Okay, so Jim, it's going well. I just sent you a message on Facebook. You're guaranteed 2 shirts. So I'm taking you out of the drawing because of you have been most generous, as has the Philippines experience, way over and above, as has Warren. Warren's shirts went out yesterday morning. Mercury 3, he's guaranteed shirts. He's out of the drawing. Jim Chewy is guaranteed shirts. He's out of the drawing. Dennis Adams is guaranteed shirts. He's out of the drawing. Canoy in the Philippines is guaranteed shirts. He's out of the drawing. Now, so that leaves... okay, so Slow Ride is still in the drawing. Gringo Punter is still in the drawing. Another Gringo Punter here. A Gummy Bear Sister. Gummy Bear Sister. I don't know where you went. I think you're down here somewhere. Gringo. No, yeah. Okay, this is Gummy Bear Sister. I'm going to just put you separate. You're in the drawing. Chado Baca is in the drawing. Mark Harrison is in the drawing. Roberto, the Brown American expat, is in the drawing. The Shill is in the drawing. Plywoods 1 is in the drawing. Lost in New Orleans is in the drawing. Wilbur Post is in the drawing. Shadow Barker is in the drawing. Shadow Barker is in the drawing. Well, maybe we should take him out of the drawing. See, I only have a limited amount of shirts. I didn't think it was going to be a successful day, so I'm going to put your name up here and pull out that other one. I may just... okay, so Gummy Bear Sister is in the drawing. 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 Gummy Bear Sister is out of the drawing. Okay? When the totals add up to a considerable amount more monies than it costs for the shirts, and in this case, we're up to 50, 60, 60. Yeah, in this case, Gummy Bear Sister, I'm going to have to take you out of the drawing and guarantee you 1 shirt. Okay, that makes it fair. You have given way over and above 1 shirt. So what that means is that you, Styx, hello. Styx is one of my favorite channels in the whole world. He used to take Michael Fazio's videos of On Time Backhoe and where I lived in Florida and put them on to music, and with Obama and on Obama riding on the Dick of Doom. Styx says, you want to check out a creator, a real true YouTube creator? Styx he does his own music. So he's a musician, and I think he lives in England. I'm not sure where he lives, but he's been my friend for 8 years. So he takes clips of my movies, or my videos with Obama on the riding, and one of the songs is "Riding on the Dick of Doom." That's right, baby. And Sticks, if anybody wants to check out one of the most creative people on YouTube, this guy should have 10 million views on his channel a year. So he's yeah, he lives in the UK. I remembered. Yeah, we actually never got to talk on the phone. It's one of my big fallacies that I screwed up. But we might be able to still do that one day. So Sticks has got one of the most creative YouTube channels with some of the best Rabbi Jew Barker and Michael Fazio videos combined with backhoes and bobcats and music. And then he flashes the Dick of Doom in there and riding and riding and riding. So he's got a great channel. Now, Gummy Bear Sister, Sticks, excuse me. You've been my friend for 8 years. You deserve a lot more time than this, but I'm going to run out of time, and I'm not having such great luck on the internet today. Gummy Bear Sister, from what I see here and what you donated the other day, I can't put you in a drawing for a possible shirt. So you have to be guaranteed a shirt. So I'm taking you out of the drawing. Gummy Bear Sister is out of the drawing. Mercury 3 is out of the drawing. I couldn't possibly not send Mercury 3. Actually, I think Mercury 3 Daisy has three shirts slated for Mercury 3. So Mercury 3 out of the drawing. Jim Chewy, another exceptional donator. Hello, Princess. Jim Chewy's been nothing but generous. Jim Chewy, you're out of the drawing. Jim Chewy, out of the drawing. You're getting a shirt. I sent you the message on Facebook. Warren H., I should give him all 30 shirts for what he's donated to my channel. Warren H. already was sent 2 shirts yesterday. That went out in the mail. And by the way, I want to talk to you about postage. These, for the people that just arrived, yesterday Daisy went to the post office, and to ship 2 shirts to Warren H. in Sydney, Australia, was 1,700 pesos. That's $34. Now, that money well spent. However, the cost of shipping 2 shirts to America is $58. That's not money well spent. That's just a waste of freaking money. So I'm shipping the shirts in a box that I have to America, to a central location, a central place in America, with everybody's address. When I receive everybody's address, or I make 3 or 4 notices that I need your address, if you don't send me your address, I can't send you the shirts. So those shirts are going to get shipped in a box. It's going to cost about $100 to ship the shirts to America. But then the shipping costs for the shirts, which would be about 12 or 13 shipments to the people, because most people are getting 2 shirts. The bigger donators, the bigger super chatters. I'm talking bigger, like a lot of people donated over $100 in the last week. So I could show it to you, but just take my word for it. So if I send out, say I send out 14 addresses from a location in America, Central. I'm thinking Scott Del Fuego if he has the time, because he lives in Chicago. But the cost of shipping 2 shirts would be about $12. So 14 times 12 is 10. It's 14 times 10, 140, and 28 is $168 for shipping, and $100 to ship the shirts there. So it's $268. If I made 14 shipping deliveries at $60, per package, and some would be more because it goes over the half kilo mark. It goes over the kilo mark. It would be $60 times 14. So you have 10 times 60 is 600, and 240 more. It'd be $840. So it's costing me $265 to do it my way, and $840 if I do it the stupid way from the Philippines. It's ridiculous what the Philippines charges money for. So that's what's going to happen. So don't expect your shirts anytime soon. But the people that did email me their addresses in Facebook, which was Slow Ride, Jim Chewy, Mercury 3, Dennis Adams, he's out of the drawing too. Sorry, Dennis, you're going to get a shirt one way or the other. And that's only fair. Now, when I have more shirts made up, I did put an order in for these shirts, these on-time backhoe shirts. I have an order, not only with the shirt supplier, but I also told the person who does the silk screen to look for a supplier here in the Philippines. So we're moving along. Mark Harrison is in the drawing. Hello, Mark Harrison. So Warren H is out of the drawing. Sorry, Warren, I hope you're... Warren H went through a 5-hour chemotherapy treatment on Monday. I don't know if Warren is awake today. It really destroys his time after the chemotherapy. They put so much poison in your body. My friend went through that. My friend Tommy. So on one Monday a month, Warren goes through 5 hours of cancer treatment with chemotherapy. And on the other 3 Mondays of each month, Warren goes through 2 hours of cancer treatment for chemotherapy. So I hope you're out there. And if you're out there just listening, or if you're sleeping, I'll call you later, Warren. So I did, Gerardo Rizzuto. I looked into, I have Good Morning Philly in the Philippines. I'm going to try to end this live stream early, Philly, so I don't interfere with Philo's live stream. This isn't going to be a 4-hour live stream. So Gerardo, I did look into companies. Now, one company. I have the ability to call America. What I want to do, if I order the shirts from America and have them shipped out from America, some clown, and I don't know where you people pull these figures. I think you pull them out of your ass. Not Gerardo. I'm not talking about Gerardo. Some of these people pull these figures out of their ass. What I paid for shirts, what it cost me for shirts, what it cost for shipping. None of you people have done any of this. And the people that are pulling these numbers out of your ass, just stick them back up your ass, okay? Because some clown said that I said it cost $28 to manufacture a shirt in the Philippines, right? I never said that. You couldn't, for $10,000, you couldn't get a soundbite that says I paid $28 for a shirt. I never told anybody what the shirts cost. But that's all besides the point. Whatever money that I earned from making the shirts and selling the shirts, that's just part of doing business, something I do well. So so that's one number that somebody pulled out of their ass. Let them stick it back up his ass, the $28 for a t-shirt. Because I see other people feeding him information that you can buy a shirt here in the Philippines for 100 pesos, which is $2. Now you can't, but it's the cheapest quality garbage, and it's a small, not a 2XL. So the price goes more than double when you go up to a 2XL, and then when you go to a higher quality material and a thicker cloth, it goes more than that. So it almost triples. So take your 100 peso bullshit and stick it up your ass, okay? Number one. Number two, take your 100 peso bullshit, stick it up your ass, because then the person went onward and said that that's what it costs to put the shirt. That's what it costs for the shirt. Yeah, but then there's an additional for one side only for a good quality silk screening, an additional $3 for the silk screening. So let's just say you were paying 250 pesos for the double XLs, which are a special order, and then you're paying $3 for the first side. That's $5.50. Now you have to pay an additional $3 for the back of the shirt. That's $8.50. Okay, now you have to pay shipping, which is $60. So it already costs $68, and I don't earn anything for my time. And if you don't think my time is worth anything, which I know none of you people do, think that. I know that everybody understands time is money. Okay, let's get this straight. If I didn't make money doing this, I would have just sent out the shirts, just like I promised that I had a drawing for 6 T-shirts, and that would be the end of it. But that's not how I do things, okay? Stick them up your ass. You people that are coming up with the cost of a shirt from America is $23 if you ship it out through a central point. Geraldo said that. Now, he didn't say it was $23. He did not say that. Gerardo Rizzuto said there are a bunch of companies that will store your designs, and that's true. And then people can order them through that platform, and that's true too. However, the quality of the shirt is what's more important than getting a standard T-shirt off the shelf. If it's 100% cotton T-shirt and it's double XL, after you wash it one time, the silk screen, the shirt's going to shrink so much, the silk screen is going to orange peel. I'm going to go through how to wash these shirts too in a minute. So you can buy a 100% cotton shirt cheap, but it shrinks so much that the silk screen orange peels, gets rough, wrinkly. So if you want a good quality T-shirt shipped out from America, here are the prices. Okay, for a small jerseys, those are the ones I use for my business in America. Those are $8.50 plus tax. So we're going to just say, we're going to round it off at $10 for a small. But and double XLs go up to $13 or $12 and change, but $13 with the tax. So it's $13 for just only the shirt. Now, silk screening in America, that's going to cost you, if I get it done privately, then I have to still ship the shirts out. So I don't know what the manufacturers are, but nobody's going to make a shirt that they're going to pay $13 for a jersey T-shirt, 50% polyester and 50% cotton. Nobody's going to pay $13 for a shirt because they're not going to get a discount from jerseys. I used to order the shirts in small batches of 200, and it was, you order one shirt, it might have been, at that time, they were $9.75 a shirt. If you ordered 100 shirts, it went down to $9.50. And if you ordered 200 shirts, it went down to $9.25. That's without any printing. Those are just the shirts. So to order 200 shirts, you only get a 50-cent discount. So nobody's going to pay $13 for a shirt. The company that Gerardo Rizzuto was talking about, they will design and they will dispatch as necessary. Okay, they'll wait for like a group of 10 people and they'll make another 10 shirts. Or you can just order 100 shirts to be made. But what size do you order them in? If you order 100 shirts, they make them, and yet you need small and you have extra large. That doesn't work so well either. So you got to get 30 small, 30 large, and then 40 double XL. Okay, that's 100 shirts. So it's all true that you can get these shirts made cheaper, but even at the $23 price, that's $23 per shirt plus shipping. It's another $12. They make money on the shipping too, by the way. So it's really $35 per shirt minimum. I've already done this. I did this once with a company that I formed a corporation called the Dildo Burgers. Okay, everybody wanted a Dildo Burger shirt. Everybody. So I ordered 100 shirts. And at the time, I sold maybe, I don't think I sold 30 of those shirts because everybody that wanted one, that said they came to my channel and said they wanted a shirt, when it came time to paying $35 for a shirt, they didn't want one anymore. So I had 60 plus Dildo Burger shirts, which I gave away to my friends. Okay, and everybody was walking around Key Largo with a Dildo Burger on their chest. so you said the kind of the conversation kind of went, oh, you know Fazio too, the Dildo Burger guy. So yeah, the Dildo Burger shirts were a flop. But there was a really cool design, and I actually formed the corporation. It was $320 to form the corporation, and I also got what I did for that. I got a copyright on the Dildo Burger pattern of the Dildo Burger shirt. So, and then after a year, you have to pay again for your patent fees, and you also have to pay again address. So when I bought the .com address, it was only $9.99, and the next year it went up to $29. I says I gotta have between copyright fees and internet fees, I'm gonna spend another $100, and no one wanted any shirts. I went. It was a learning experience, but so these shirts that are $23 in America plus shipping, they're $35. Now, if I buy a Jersey T-shirt, it'll go up at least $7 more because they use cheap shirts. So it'll be $42. And that's one side. Add another side, that's another $4, could be $46. I mean, what does that leave me? At $46, what does that leave me? That leaves me just going through the motions of doing all of this for nothing. I don't work for nothing. I don't do anything for nothing. If you're my friend, I do stuff for you for nothing. And the people on that have super chatted me have proven that they're my friends. So I'm giving these shirts away and paying the shipping, which comes out of some of the super chat monies that I earned on Sunday, which is going to be, if it costs me $285 or $265 to ship these shirts out from America with shipping and everything like that, $284, that's a considerable amount. That's more than 30% of what I earned. Although I earned quite a bit of money, then YouTube takes their percentage out because they allow me to earn money on the internet. And then what's left, that only leaves me, I'm probably going to spend 50% of what I earned on YouTube. Plus, I'm taking $100 to buy toys for the kids. So I'm spending more than 50% of what I earned on YouTube to send out the shirts, which is still a good day's pay. But there's no profit in this. If I wanted profit for this, I would have to say to each person, everybody has to spend $75 for a shirt. Then I could be guaranteed, it would be $60 for the shirt, $60 for the shipping, and $10, just say $10 for the shirt. Then I could make $5. That's $75. If I wanted to make a profit, I'd have to charge $90 for a shirt. That would cover. Daisy spent several hours yesterday writing up labels for everybody and putting them in the bags. And then we have to get a box and we have to pay for the shipping to America. This isn't my business. If it was my business and I was going to run it at a profit, I would say that 60 for shipping, roughly 10 for the shirt, two sides, good quality material, the best they had in the Philippines, double XLs, that's 70. I'd have to charge $90 if I was going to make a shirt and sell it. So take your numbers that you get from your fake ass account friends, not you, Gerardo Rizzuto. It's a good suggestion, but what quality shirt? One side, two sides. Is it a good quality silk screen? Is it multiple colors? Okay, just it's a great 100 pesos for a T-shirt. Stick it up your ass. Take the piece of paper that you have in front of you that says 100 pesos for a T-shirt, and less if you buy them by the dozen. Don't roll it up. Crunch it up into a ball and have somebody shove it up your ass. Okay, because that's where you could take those 100 peso t-shirts, because you can't buy a decent t-shirt in the Philippines for less than what the extra large 50-50 polyester cotton. You can't buy a decent t-shirt in the Philippines for less than 250 pesos, say $5. Okay. What about my time to go order the shirts? I've been to back and forth to the shirt company 4 times. I even offered to pay the man in advance that he didn't take the money for, because he couldn't guarantee me. Then I went to the t-shirt company. Then I went to the BQ Mall. Then I went to a store in the BQ Mall. Then I went to ICM. I spent 4 hours looking for shirts just one day. I don't want to hear your bullshit. I'm not interested in your bullshit. All you people are a bunch of fucking geniuses when it comes to doing business. And at 100 pesos a t-shirt, it would cost you the price that you said, and it costs $70 to ship out a t-shirt, and there's no money for time yet. If you're talking about $2, it would cost you $68 for every t-shirt that you sent out. So take those numbers, crunch it up into a little ball on the piece of paper, and have someone shove it up your ass. So there you go. Mark Harrison, you're in the drawing. Boxer, you're in the drawing. And if this internet gets cut off for any damn reason, I'm going to have to do this tomorrow. So, pro photo to DVD, you're in the drawing. Okay, so let's clear this up. Warren H is out of the drawing. Mercury 3 out of the drawing. They're guaranteed 2 shirts. Gummy Bear Sister, been very, very generous, out of the drawing. Jim Chewy, out of the drawing. Scott Del Fuego, out of the drawing. Scott, if I'm pretty sure he's going to decide. Scott Del Fuego's been very generous, out of the drawing. Scott Del Fuego. And what is this? No, that's a different person. Blue Rose is out of the drawing. Okay. Blue Rose is out of the drawing. Blue Rose is a member of my Patreon account. Scott Del Fuego is a member of my Patreon account. At that, on merit alone, Scott Del Fuego is out of the drawing. Canoy in the Philippines, I'm going to total these up. I think I'm going to have to take you out of the drawing too. Yep. Yep, you're out of the drawing, Canoy. When you go over and above and be as generous as Canoy in the Philippines has been, you're out of the drawing. You're guaranteed a shirt. Okay? It makes it fair. That still leaves me 6 shirts, which is what I promised to send out. So now, and Dennis Adams, he's out of the drawing. He's the one that made the presidential portrait of Michael Fazio. When it comes to the point where they paid for more than the shirt and the shipping times 2, they're out of the drawing. Okay, he's guaranteed 2 shirts. My Philippines experience. Now this fella here, I'm going to count it up, but I'm not going to tell you. I'll just laugh. That's you are out of the drawing. The Philippines experience. You are guaranteed 4 shirts. Your shirts are already in a bag. I sent you back an email on Facebook. You're out of the drawing. You're getting 4 T-shirts. You're the fella that put up the red super chat the other day, and then you did something else, and then you did something else, and then you did something else, and you did something else. You get 4 shirts, buddy. I thank you very much. So you're out of the drawing. The Philippines experience is out of the drawing. So I have one more person. Okay, so that they're out of the drawing, and that still leaves 6 shirts for the people that only super chatted $2 or $10 or even $20, because that doesn't cover the cost of the shirt and the shipping. So I'm going to go through these. Mark Harrison is in the drawing. Mercury, hello, Mercury. I thought you were going to get some sleep. I read that in a mail just a little while ago. Okay, so Gerardo Rizzuto, fantastic advice. I've heard that before. It may have been from you even. And I will try to work with a company in America to get jersey shirts, and I'll do another Super Chat Sunday. It's just coming up. I might Eclectic TV, hello from Thailand. I wish I had the ability to okay, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to Hanoi in the Philippines. Let's see if I can get back to my home page here. Why can't I see my home page here? Hoodwinked by an Angel. Let's just go here. If you don't know how to get to my Facebook page, okay, Hanoi in the Philippines. Now, there's two things I want to talk to you about Hanoi in the Philippines. A while ago, I didn't know who you were. I think you're the person I said I didn't know who you were. And you said you were coming to Bohol, I believe, in May. Okay. Gummy Bear Sister, I just got your message. So let me copy that down. Gummy Bear Sister. Now, everybody that I mentioned and everybody that super chatted me on that day, which we kept good records of because of this contest. Okay, so so what's happening here is, hold on a minute. I'm copying Gummy Bear's information. All right, I have to copy your email address, DUK, separate from your message, so I know who you are. So you are getting the and for the people who may think I forgot about the 150 video giveaway, which is it's not really a giveaway. You gave me money, I give you something back in return. It pretty much I was originally going to start out charging $15 for 150 videos, and there's probably 100. Some of the videos are an hour long, so there's probably close to 100 hours of entertainment. Some video clips are 3 minutes and some are 10. But if I did not send out any emails right now, at this point, I only have a list of the emails, and that list is right here. So if you are a super chat, if you super chatted me on Sunday, the only emails I have are from Michael McFarland. I have Slow Ride's email. Gary Kennedy, I have his email. Jim Chewy, I have your email. And now I have Gummy Bear Sister. Okay, so I'll just write it down now because no time like the present. Gummy Bear Sister, and I'll read out your email. It's DUKXXXX at XXXX. How the hell did you get so many .com? Okay, so I got Gummy Bear's Sister at DUK XXXXX0 at yahoo.com. Why would you put so many X's in an email address? I don't know. Well, that's up to you. But anyway, so I have the only email addresses I have now are Yane, Yane, which is Michael. Slow Rides, Gary Kennedy, Jim Chewy, and Gummy Bear Sister. So if you sent out a super chat and your name is on my table, you're entitled to the 150 videos. So let me put this back over here in case anybody else wants to send me an email address. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cut the email address for my Facebook. All right, so I see that Scott Del Fuego was here. Welcome, Scott.
Look.
What happened, honey?
Papers.
Oh, don't worry about the papers. I already sorted them out. And
It
no,
blew.
I know they blew. You put the fan on the papers.
Did not say.
Did you expect them to not blow around if you put the fan on the papers? Okay, so I just put all those papers over to the side and Daisy turned the fan on low. Hello, sweetheart.
Mm-hmm.
How are you? Come and say
back.
hello.
I did not get it.
Come on over here. What happened? Don't worry about it. Don't talk about that on there. Okay, so hello.
Hello, good morning, everyone.
Yeah, Daisy put on her. No. Yeah. So sometimes those damn tricycle drivers go down the block and they can't hear you yelling. So I bought her a whistle. So and also for the jeepneys, they can't hear anything. Those guys are deaf. They sit in those jeepneys all day. So we yelled the other day and the guy couldn't hear me. I said, that's enough of this shit. It's either an air horn or a whistle. So we found a place in the city, 80 pesos for I don't know if it's stainless steel or it's going to rust on me next week, but it's loud.
If it's stainless steel, it will put in here now.
No, I don't know. It's made in China. It says
China.
It says made in China. But now instead of when they don't hear shit. It works like a charm. I used it the other day and the guy turned around and going, there you go. Come on back here, buddy. So all right, so yeah, okay. So Geraldo Rizzuto, he's not upset that it's a great idea. Geraldo, this is a fantastic idea. One other person said it, and I already Jim Disbrow also said it. So that's two people besides yourself that said it. Honey, I need cold water, please. Cold. Move now. So Canoy, I didn't finish talking about you. You're out of the drawing, and I'll tell you who's in the drawing in a minute. What I do need from you, Canoy, is your physical address. Well, post office box here in the Philippines. I think you live in the Philippines. And then you said you were going to be visiting Bohol in May. And 3 months ago, I didn't know who you were. I think it was you. If you are visiting Bohol in May, I would like to meet you. I said I don't know who you are. What, honey?
Okay.
What is that? What are you doing?
Because you want the fun here or no? Face the fun.
Wait, let me see the names on that pile. Okay. These are Mercury, Warren. Okay. Yeah, you can put all of these, put them like this. Put one facing up, and then one facing down, and then one facing up. Daisy, what are you saying? Talk loud so I can hear you.
Like a mark, but like color.
No mark. Put one facing up, and one facing down, and one facing up, and that's all you have to do. And you could put a rubber band around each one, but just put them one facing up and one facing down so they sort out so that you can see them, okay?
Okay.
Thank you. Now, Eclectic TV. Scott Del Fuego. Hello, Hoodwink. Okay, so good morning, Scott. So I took you out of the drawing unless... No, you're getting T-shirts because I'm working out that deal with you to ship these things out from the Midwest because you're a But if it doesn't work out for you, that's okay. The herd. Hello, Rabbi. Hello, hoodwinked herd. Herd. Now we're a herd. We're not a flock. I never was a flock. Flock that. Calling people my flock. People come to my channel for the entertainment. People come to my channel because no one has ever caught me in a lie. Okay, because I don't lie about anything. If I told you the t-shirts are $9.50 and they were $9.40, I round every. See, I don't deal with chump change in life. I never dealt with chump change in life. If someone owed me, if I threw up a price at $115,000 to build a deck, and guy comes over and he goes, look, I'll give you 110 cash. I wouldn't argue with that. That's chump change. Okay, I'm going to pay that much in taxes anyway. I'm going to have to pay that much in taxes no matter. Because whenever I got a large chunk of money, I went out and bought a new piece of equipment. Not a new piece, but a new used piece. So, but like if I'm in a store and chump change. Depends on what you consider chump change. Depends on what kind of business that you did. Now, I know there's a lot of people that think I had a bunch of failed businesses. My businesses didn't fail. The United States government and the number twos decided to crash the economy and take back most of their real estate in most areas of the United States. So they did. They crashed the economy. The house I was in was worth $1.3 million, and I gave it back to the mortgage company. It wasn't worth paying a mortgage on because the value of the house in 2006 was $1.3 million. The value of the house in 2009 was $670,000. I couldn't sell it for $670,000. I put it up on the market for $670,000. By 2011, I couldn't sell the house for $500,000. So it went down 80%. 70%. Okay. And when I gave the house back to the mortgage company, they paid me $6,000 to clean up the property because I had a heavy equipment company on the property. I would have just left all that scrap metal there. The steel wasn't really worth taking to the junkyard, but the copper and the brass was. And it turned out that I had, between the hundreds of feet of welding cables I had, that was worth almost like $5 a foot if you buy it, and 75 cents a foot if you sold it to them. So I think I had altogether in aluminum, because I used to scrap out boat professionally as I worked in a marine repair center, and my job was to break down the motors. I didn't want to build outboard motors. Just not something I wanted to do. I didn't like working with grease. I didn't like working with the chemicals that you had to work with to clean the grease, the solvents. You have to put your hand in the solvents to rebuild the motors. Didn't want to do that. So they would give me these old motors, and I just would break them down. I'd put 4 pairs of rubber gloves on each hand and break them down, throw the bolts in buckets, and then put the pistons. If the pistons were good, I'd inspect them, I'd weigh them, I'd put a number on the piston, and then I'd take the rings off and put the rings in a plastic bag. So if someone had a blown ring for a piston, I would put the ring in a plastic bag, and then I would organize that. Just like I just organized the way to sort those things out. So I put a rubber band around each one, face one up, one down, one up, one down. Daisy wanted to do it with colors. Yeah, that would work too. But then you have to mark everything with a color, and I have to breathe in magic marker chemical. And I don't want to breathe in chemicals. So, Canoy, getting back to you, if you're coming in May, I'll meet you in May. Okay? I have other things to do. So I can spend a day with you. If you come, I'll meet you in some part of Alona Beach. And
No, it's not. We will be leaving FFP.
what?
Ano in the Philippines? Look, right there.
Okay, it wasn't you. All right, it was somebody else. So Connor I would meet, and somebody else I have reservations. I don't know who they are. I said to them, if I don't know who you are, okay, it's not you. I told people want to meet me all the time. I tell them I want a copy of your driver's license, verify it. I want your telephone number. I want you to put the copy of your driver's license as an attachment into an email, your telephone number, and I want your address. And this way I can verify who you are before I meet you. I don't have, if you can't do that for me and you want me to go to Alona Beach, some people show up, most people show up. Most people I'm not interested in meeting. So before I even want to meet somebody, I call them on the phone and I talk to them for a while. One guy, I won't mention his name, his interest was, if I come to the Philippines, how hard is it for me to woman? I said, not hard. And he goes, well, you hooked me up with women. We're done. We're done. We're done. I'm not a dating service in the Philippines. We're done. If you can't come to the Philippines and meet a woman, you go to the damn mall, you meet a woman. You go to the damn mall, go to the supervisor of the cosmetics department, go to the supervisor of the meat department, go to the supervisor and say, hello, my name is Michael Fazio. I am single. I don't drink or do drugs. I wish to meet a nice lady with children, without children, 20 years old, 25 years old, 30 years old, 35 years old, 40 years old. You tell them, and then you tell them with an education or without an education. And you just walk up to any counter in any department store, in any of the Philippines malls, or in the fish market or in the vegetable market, and say, introduce yourself to the boss and say, I'm single and I'm looking for a nice girl, or I'm looking for a not so nice girl. But that's not my forte. I'm not going to start giving dating site advice to people that I don't know on the internet before I met them. I could tell you a dozen different girls to meet, but before I would say their name, I would have to sit down with you and find out what you are, who you are, why you are. I'm not interested in setting up a nice girl with some schmuck from America. I did that once. I'm very sorry I did that. So I'm not a dating site service. Don't ask me about coming to meet me and me bringing a girl for you. I don't want to hear any of that shit. Not interested. Okay, so it's not you, Cameron. Michael McFarland. Good morning, everyone. Just got my lazy butt up. Okay, so Kanoi, when you're back next year. So Kanoi in the Philippines has a great channel. I'm trying to wrap this up quickly. So go to Mike. Now, Warren H., he could use some subscribers today. He's 5 hours of chemotherapy yesterday. I think it would be nice if you guys could get to Warren H's channel. And I'm gonna give you Warren H's channel. Thought I was. Yeah, I am. Okay, so we have to go to the top of this page. And here we are. So this is Warren H's channel. I want you to go subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, it says I'm not subscribed. This is what YouTube is just screwing everybody around. I've been subscribed to Warren H's channel since he started it. Now look. Today I wake up, I just go to his channel and I'm not subscribed. Just like I went on YouTube yesterday and they are just screwing everybody around, screwing us royal. Okay? Yesterday, I'll tell you another story about YouTube, what they did. That was Sunday. I did a live stream. The analytics should have showed up Monday morning at the latest, 9 o'clock in the morning. That's when they flipped for me. So I did 2 live streams, total $728 in Super Chat money. One was a lot less than the other. One was about One was about $95, the second one, and the first one was about $600. So it was $728 total. So I look for the second video called, I have it written down. Hold on. Oh, there's that thing. Okay, that's gone. I have it written down. It was the Super Chat Sunday t-shirt giveaway. And it's not there on the analytics. And I don't know why it's not there. There's no reason for it not to be there. So I let that go. And then this morning at 5 o'clock in the morning, I woke up and I said, I had a note on my notebook to go check on the money again. So the money wasn't there, and it's not showing either. It doesn't even show the video in analytics at all. It's like it never existed. So what I did was I sent YouTube a message. Here's the message. Okay, so here's the message I sent to YouTube. This is how screwed up YouTube is. The last couple of weeks, they're doing something on their site. Hi, I created a video called Super Chat Sunday T-shirt and video giveaway. Always the chair is accepting all Super Chat donations. That was the name of it. Doesn't make any sense. That was the name of the title. On Sunday also, I created another video called Super Chat Sunday with the Foz. Okay, so that one showed up, but the first one I just showed you didn't show up. So when I went back on air, I did Super Chat Sunday T-shirt and video give always the chair is accepting all Super Chat donations. None of it makes sense. That was the way the title went in. My total should have been $728. Can you check to see where the money's went for that video? And then thanks in advance. Regards, Michael Fazio. Okay, so by 5 o'clock this morning, I said, well, I'll just send them a letter. That's the letter I sent YouTube. And to be honest with you, and at 7 o'clock the money wasn't there, and then I flipped the page, I refreshed the page, and at 8 o'clock it appeared. So it was an additional $58. But YouTube is so screwed up. Then you just saw that Warren H's channel I'm not subscribed to, and I pressed the subscribe button before, and it did not. Here, look at what it gives me. Want to subscribe to this channel? Sign in to subscribe to this channel. Well, I am signed in. I'm on live stream. How am I on live stream if I'm not signed in? This is no joke. This is no joke. Yeah, look. Want to subscribe? Yeah, I'll flip the page. This is how screwed up YouTube is. I'm going to refresh the page. I'm refreshing the page. See? Refreshing the page. Okay, now I'm going to go to the top of the page, and here it is. So it says for me to refresh sign in. YouTube is really screwed up lately. Okay, so anyway, we're going to move on. Michael McFarland, Canoy, Mercury, you have a nice day. Thank you for stopping by, Canoy. We're going to need your, Canoy, let me give you the, that's Warren H. Let me give you my Facebook, Canoy. All right. Michael Fazio. It ends in this 921. Okay, so let's get your email address, and and your physical address wherever you are in the Philippines, and let's get that shirt out to you. Okay? Thank you. I posted it 3 times successively. So YouTube is just being freaking screwed the last couple of days. I don't know why. Honey, may I have some of that pineapple? Okay. Mark Harrison. I'm up to Mark Harrison. Right. Canoy in the Philippines says, everyone subscribe to Warren H's channel. Thank you, Canoy. See you soon, Rabbi. Have a great day. Bye-bye. Warren, hello. Hello, hello, hello. You hope that we're well. You're a freaking man and a half, Warren. You just went through 5 hours of Warren. God. That was some cool video that you put up on your channel yesterday. Everybody thinks I'm crazy. That was a really cool, those were good lyrics. Yeah, I remember the music from those days too. Brought back a lot of memories. Fresh pineapple.
Oh, maybe I can send the t-shirt now from Kanoy if he will, get. I can give you that.
Canoy. Well, Canoy knows we need his email address. We can send a message on his page too, Daisy. But if you get us that address today, Daisy will get that t-shirt out to you tomorrow. All right. All right, so let's see what else we have here. Everybody is saying hello to Warren. That's very nice. Thank you for that. Warren is one of YouTube's greatest creators, too. I got to tell you, some of the stuff that Warren has put together is amazing. Mercury is saying hello to you, Miss Daisy.
Hi, Mercury.
Right. In a few minutes, we're going to get to the. I'm going to put these names in my chair, which you know, my chair is actually a box. What I sit on, it actually keeps your back nice and straight. I'm just running through these comments. Now, Mercury 3 is Warren's landlord when Warren lives in Michigan. And apparently Mercury has had Warren scrubbing the floor tiles with a toothbrush, like here, I think it was. Or was that Tom, that other guy? With Lou Gossett Jr.? I forgot the name of the video. But anyway, yeah, I remember. All right, so Scott sent Warren a package, and it arrived today, and yeah, and Warren was blown away with Scott Del Fuego's generosity. Very nice. So something nice happened to you today. Thank you, Scott, for helping Warren like that. By the way, Warren, your shirts went in the mail yesterday at 9:00 in the morning, so you should be getting them. One Lonely Farmer, you should be getting them soon. One Lonely Farmer, I got your message, Wes. Your shirts. I got it. I got your message. Your shirts will be going out in a few weeks to you. Wes, now what One Lonely Farm, if you want to see a man that can do everything, weld, cut, fabricate, modify brand new equipment to the way it should have been made in the first place, Wes of One Lonely Farmer, that channel, click on the right of his message there and subscribe to Wes's channel. Okay. Wes is also a member of my Patreon account for a very long time. I thank you for that, Wes. So your shirts will be going out in probably, I'm thinking, 2 weeks, Wes. I got to get the shirts. I have to get everybody's address, put it on a label, and then ship all the shirts in one box. And then they'll go to America, and then they'll be shipped from America. So One Lonely Farmer has, oh God, I can't keep track of how much heavy equipment, farm equipment that he has, but he also has bobcats and pressure washers and big compressors and grinders, and he's got a lot of equipment. And he spends, when I owned a heavy equipment company, when you buy used equipment that's more than 10 years old, just as a standard, you're going to spend, if you use the equipment for 100 hours, which is like 2 weeks work, you're going to spend 10 to 12 or 13 hours for every 100 hours you put on the equipment. You're going to spend that much time on average fixing the equipment. Doesn't matter what it is. One day a hose blows, you have to get a hose. You have to go get the hose if you don't have it in stock. Another day the tires blow, and if you want to get a good price on tires, you got to drive halfway. Halfway to Fort Lauderdale, Miami. You got to go to Miami, and then another 30 miles past Miami to get a good price on tires for heavy equipment. So, and you got to pay tolls, fuel, take the chance of getting into an accident, whether it's your fault or somebody else's, and it takes up a day of your life. So that's 10 hours. So here we go. We're moving on. Then we're going to get to put these names in a box, and we're going to make the drawing. All right, so Warren and Scott are still talking, bantering back and forth about the box and how generous Scott was. I'm trying to get through the messages. Cool, nothing but, Scott Del Fuego says, cool, nothing big, but I hope you get a kick out of the stuff. They spelled Crook County wrong on the label pin. Geraldo Rizzuto lives in Sydney. So does Warren. Warren lives in Sydney also. One Lonely Farmers, I'm on my way to Manila tonight. That's unexpected. I'll send you off an email if you're still, let me get down to the bottom here. If you're still on here, just put a note. Maybe we could get together. So Warren's going to make a video about Scott Del Fuego's package. Dennis Adams is here. Dennis, I took your name out of the drawing. We're sending you 2 shirts for your most generous contributions and the fact that you created the artwork for my bald head. All right, so Wes. Okay, so we have a message from Wes. Love the videos, and I'll wear them shirts with pride. You got it, Wes. Well, there'll be more on the way. I'm looking for a manufacturer in America that I can get the shirts made in jersey quality and XXXs. You're on your way to pick up your mother-in-law in Manila. That's great. That's amazing. That's quite the trip. I gotta tell you, you're in PA, so it's a 27-hour flight, dude. To pick up your mother-in-law. Wow, you're the man. You are the man. All right, so let's go down to the bottom. All right, so wow. One Lonely Farmer is flying to Manila. Now, I think I remember the flight's supposed to be 27 hours with the stop off in Manila. And there's also, I took Air Canada, like this is going back 5 years ago. And 27 hours supposed to be from Kennedy Airport to Cebu, and it took 39 hours. And then I spent 5 hours in the airport waiting for my luggage. So it was 44 hours. I never did get my luggage till a week later. So Wes is going from, that's a long ride, Wes.
Long ride.
I gotta tell you, that's a long, you're the man. If that doesn't show love, nothing would. Jack Thompson, it shows I'm still subscribed, but I see that you've only got 110 subs. That can't, yeah, I don't see why Warren doesn't have 500 subs, considering we have all these people online here. Now, we only have 22 people watching, but I'm going to do this drawing in probably about 5 minutes. I got to get my chair. I mean, my box, which is my chair. YouTube is just so screwed up. I just went to your channel, Warren, and it said, subscribe to Warren H's channel. And then I pressed the word subscribe, and then it said, you have to sign in. Well, how am I not signed in if I'm on live stream? Okay, so here are the names that we're going to put into the box. First one is Boxer. The second one is Photo to DVD. The third one is, I'm not putting them in the box yet. Okay, so I guess I should put the box up here. Okay, honey. You take this, and you take this. I'm sure it does say that I'm subscribed. YouTube is doing changes. Warren, YouTube is doing some kind of weird ass changes. I don't know. Like I said yesterday, I had to send YouTube a message for them to show the video that I earned almost $100 on in Super Chat. The second Super Chat I did on Super Chat Sunday, I earned about $90-something, and it didn't show up at all. Okay, so Jim's back. Let me put my chair up on the platform here. This is the chair I sit on, but it doubles as a box. Thank God, because we're going to put these names in the box. So let's see what we got to do here. What I don't need is the keyboard. So let's put the keyboard